Hello. Hello. I told y'all the other day when I was streaming Zomboid that I might record some bonus content when I didn't have time to stream. Cause I think I'm streaming at 10 p.m. Oh, no way. No way. But I'd been thinking, we got the Zomboid playthrough going. I've been struggling to really get a concrete playthrough going of Starsector, so I started thinking of what would be a theme to do, And I ended up deciding on starting with the end goal of actually colonizing some planets and having a nice little empire, getting into the geopolitics late game of Starsector, but taking it nice and slow. But I got to playing around with ship builds and stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make the most ridiculous super ship ever, and that's gonna be the ship that I start with. So I went ahead and decided to make a mythically powerful ship using progressive S mods and a few other things. So we have the Balmung here. This thing, it's technically a cruiser, or it's a Battlecruiser rather, so a small capital ship, but it's just as fast as most other cruisers, and it can absolutely just melt smaller ships, and can, from everything I've fought with it so far, can stand up to pirate capitals at the very least with zero issue. Everything else we've got is just support ships. I did use progressive S mods to trick them out a little bit, but this is the only combat ship we've got. I basically just got through the very early game, did the tutorial, a little bit of space trucking, and headed out here. So I think this will be a good start for eventually going out to colonize and form our own little empire, right? Our main character too, I also just made him level 30. We do have one officer, but I don't have a combat ship to assign him to yet. I just picked him up when I was space trucking. Point being, not trying to have any particular challenge or anything in this, just wanting to chill out, play some Starsector, continue building up our stockpiles here and everything for the eventual ideal of going out and forming our own space empire. Now, mind you, sector's looking real big with a lot of systems in it. I had this mod installed years ago and completely forgot the name of it. It's Adjusted Sector. And you can customize the size of the sector the game takes place in, as well as how many systems are within it. Because I was feeling like the issue that I was having in the previous playthrough is just man, I could just not find a good system to colonize. Maybe it was just bad luck on sector generation for that one, but oh boy, I looked and looked and looked, and the best thing I found was a system with 2 desert worlds that had 200% hazard rating in them. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Nah. So first priorities, definitely going to be going around making some more money. We got a decent amount of money, but can always use more. Making some money, stockpiling goods and weapons, and building our relations with the factions that we're gonna want to be friendly with when we're gonna want to be friendly with as many factions as possible once we, go out and start colonizing, as well as acquiring things like blueprints, etc., that will come in very much handy once we start actually doing things. Now, right now, we're using the old standby of the abandoned station at Myasura to stockpile things. But pretty quickly, I think we'll start exploring some of the systems that are just right outside of civilized space here, and start making plans. Oop, no, I did not mean to do that. Oopsie daisies. Oopsie daisies. Where I actually want to go right now is the Tritax station here, because the easiest way for us, initially at least, to make money and improve our relations with pretty much everybody is to take freight contracts. We've got enough cargo space to take this one to the Carter's Free Traders. We'll go ahead and do that real quick. I know. It's me playing Starsector. It's gotta start with some space trucking. Alright. Ever since I installed the space trucking mod, I can't be helped. But one thing I've discovered is that solar shielding is awesome. I've got solar shielding on every ship that I've got so far. Yeah, because of the adjusted sector, we're gonna see a lot lower FPS when we're in hyperspace. Sorry about that. It was far worse than this. I went into graphics lib and disabled shaders, so the game won't look quite as pretty, but it was getting down to like 10 FPS, and I'm like, yeah, that's not acceptable. Let's go ahead and turn that in real quick. And while we're here, we're just gonna take a gander, because our biggest weakness right now, of course, we got a literal god ship for a main ship, but it is pretty limited on certain things. Obviously, it's fast for, a battlecruiser, but it is not fast enough to chase down fleeing small ships. Things like that. So, we're gonna just be keeping our eyes out as we go around for things we could use as escort ships, right? If I had more space than that. I do, I'm just carrying a lot of supplies. We'll take a medium one. This one's going to Tritac, and it's 144k. So we'll take that. We'll take this one down there. And then we'll start hopping from station to station, looking for ships. Thing is, I'm probably only going to be grabbing like one, maybe two ships at a time, because I want to be able to build in some S mods to keep them up with the speed at which I've quickly grown accustomed to this fleet moving at. Mainly, they're gonna need augmented drive field and solar shielding. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Alright. We could pick up an Omen. But, I mean, just a frigate, even an Omen by itself, is not gonna do that much for me. Is this IBB? Yeah, no, I'll pass on that one. There's the IBB. Yeah, that's gonna be no threat to me. So I'll go ahead and take that. Because that's 2 unique frigates. Yellow primary star in the Irkalla constellation. Well, that's just this one, so excellent. Let's take a quick save here anyways. We'll take a quick save before combat with it too, just in case I screw it up royally. I am known to pull a bonehead maneuver every now and then, you know? In fact, I'm famous for my bonehead maneuvers. Even with a ship that is as ridiculous as our flagship, the Balmum. Mistakes can happen, even against a fleet of primarily frigates. If anything, that's probably what our ship struggles the most with, is swarms of frigates. Luckily it's got, thanks to me putting a ridiculous amount of S-mods on it, its shields hold up pretty good, and has a full 360 of shields, but it can build up, if I'm cranking off that main gun, alright, it can get silly real quick with the flux. Alright, we don't need our transponder on out here. Oh, it's a Luddic path system. Lovely. And they have an artillery station in here. Where's this guy supposed to be hiding out? Near a barren, bombarded world. Gonna be way out here. We need to book it. Because if they've got an artillery station, they're gonna start firing at us. I'm not going dark yet, but I think I see something there. Nope, that is Luddic path. And a lot of them. Yeah, they are not happy with me. And of course, the planet we need to go is past that frickin' military station. Ugh. Break their frickin' nav buoy. This would just be a nuisance. This is just us being a devious little devil here, alright? Cheeky quick survey. That's actually not bad. Moderate ore and rare ore, common organics. Poor farmland kind of sucks, but we can make up for that with other things. But do a quick salvage on the ruins here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll take it. Frickin' star-fed blueprints. advanced blueprints. Oh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. We'll just go ahead and learn all that. So this does not give me the temptation to sell it. Let's make them blind. That's the artillery station right there. So we're just gonna circle all the way around. We're not on a time hack for this. We got plenty of supplies. See if we can just slip past that military station. There's the barren, bombarded world. There he is. Let's get in there and kill him. One ship against a whole fleet. But even if it's a Bobo fleet, that's has never instills a lot of confidence in me. I have a feeling that will change as soon as I blast this first ship into non-existence. This was just auto-fire to kind of keep most of them at distance here. Whoever closes on me first will be the first recipient of holy fire. Yeah, they don't want to get close. Which is smart of them, honestly. We're not in main gun range. But, there we go. Once that shields are down, they just melt. Really don't like this positioning. Makes it awkward. That's one of the custom frigates. We'll melt that immediately. Please hit. These blaster cannons do ridiculously good damage, but I actually have to hit for that. He's the bounty right there. There we go. Even just a couple grazes with that main gun, and this one's almost done. Squeeze. Get back here, you. Alright. That's one of them down. I'd like to get the other bounty ships. I can get the hell out of this system. Barely not within range for that guy. Alright, you've incurred my wrath. Prepare to die. Yeah, one hit from that blaster cannon, he's like, nope, backing off. He's got good point defense, that sucks. Ships refuse to close in at range. I kind of rely on those seeker missiles to disable them and get them to... Or I can close in and schmack them. I got plenty of point defense in the rear, so... Oh, really thought that was a good idea? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just realized we're closing on him. Disabled, but still of main gun range. Disable him again. Yeah. There we go. See, that's my only saving grace against small ships that like to run away. Oh my god, 3 shots overloaded him. Overload. Good enough. That's the bounty ship. Oh, y'all haven't retreated yet. Foolish. Watch me disassemble the rest of your fleet. You should probably run away. I mean, that would behoove you, but staying and dying is just fine with me. Yeah, when these auto-firing seeker missiles are my only weakness in small ships in the long range. So, you know, we got, does indeed have flaws. Still, the main guns on this thing do have pretty redonkulous range. Alright. I could recover both of those frigates. I don't know what my thing is against. Whoop. Against hitting take all, but I don't know. For some reason I just whoop I just hardly ever use the take all button. Luckily these ones are pretty easy to dodge. Let's get the hell out of this system. I did not sign up to tangle with the frickin' Luddic path. Set a course back to Myasura. No, not this asshole. Leave me alone, I'm just trying to go home. Just wonder if there's been a slipstream here. Okay, I thought that was a pirate fleet for a second. I was about, my butthole was about to clench with the force of 1,000 suns. That's pirates. Yeah, they're lucky I'm busy. Alright. To the abandoned Astropolis. Deposit all those resources and everything. I'm probably gonna sell that nanite repair module. Stash the remainder of these weapons in the where I stash all my weapons. So this one doesn't have any D mods. That's quite nice. Put dual railguns on this bad boy. And then copperheads for anti-armor. That'd be pretty slick. It's already got... We don't need that. I need to be able to put... How many points do I need? 3 points for solar shielding, and I need... brain. I need a brain. That would help. I need 8 for augmented drive field. First, let's see how much it's going to cost to remove the D-mods from this one. Because, ouch. I'll pay that. These things could be, little bastards. Little bastards. If I want them to be. I'm taking all the mods off of that. We're gonna go ahead and put augmented drive field and solar shielding on there. At least until I can get enough XP on this thing to build it in. And then this one is gonna go in there for a little bit. Oh, I'm 3 crew under strength. Oh no. Oh no. How ever will I cope with that? Alright, there we go. So now we've got ship to put him on. He's an energy weapons guy, so eventually I'll switch him out for the other one. Or just, give him more ballistic centered traits next time he levels up. This is just to get him experience, and then we'll get the ship some experience as well. For now, I'll just go like that. And then we've got 1 escort ship now. We got 1 other ship that can actually fight, that is. We got some very nice support ships that I kitted out real quick. But, just the one there. And to build in whole mods on that, it's gonna take only 413 experience for the solar shielding, which is nice because that you have to build it in to get the 100% protection from warp storms. And augmented drive field, that'll just save us 8 ordnance points to give this thing more vents. In the meantime, see if there's any nearby system bounties or anything like that. Looks like just personal bounties and all that. See if any of these are somewhat close by. In a nebula, so that's not far at all. Let's go. And he's got a little Bobo fleet. We'll just have to avoid any other crazy hazards like, remnants in Luddic Path or massive pirate flotillas. See assuming we won't be going too far from Coreward. It shouldn't be too crazy, right? You'd think it would be. The freaking Legio Infernalis trade convoy right there. They are nobody to be screwing around with. In fact, I really don't want the matter at me that they start out as. Oh great, lovely. Near a volcanic world. It doesn't look like there are any volcanic worlds around here, man. There's one way out in the middle of freaking nowhere. Doesn't look like it. Y'all lie to me? I think, oh, nope, there's a tiny one right there. Woo! And there's a artillery, there's a freaking railgun station somewhere over here. Bad touch, bad touch. Yeah, get hit by the railgun station, nerd. Well, they already going at a disadvantage. Excellent. Alright, stay by me. Honestly, I hardly ever even give orders in this game. I mostly just let the AI do its thing. I'm trying to improve my skills in this game, alright? You don't want to come straight at me, huh? Alright, your funeral. Keep the small crowds off me, buddy. Give them a little harassment for their troubles. Little Bobo fleet. They don't stand a chance. Get him. Get him. Yeah, let him get the kill. Oh yeah, nothing I want. Once again, I'm allergic to the R button apparently. Let's get the hell away from this thing. Woo! Ow. Ow, 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 ow. It doesn't help that I have my transponder on the entire time. Whew. It's a freaking watchtower, man. Let me get the mining station. Yes, please. Yes, please. Priorities take all that, but hey, I can take all the ore too. Excellent. The ore I can sell. That I don't really need. Oh, I gotta get all the way over there. Man, this profession's... This bounty hunting profession's hazardous. I ain't about it. We're just gonna rat creep our way through this nebula here. The rats. The rats. We're the rats. We hunt at night. We pray at night. We're the rats. Oh shit, watchtower. No, I do not want to mine here. I want to leave. What do we have here? Some derelicts, a tanker, and a light freighter. Yeah, I can see why. I always get jump scared by these things. Freaking every time, dude. Just gonna pop in here and see what this system's about. Just, you know, while we're out here. Cryovolcanic world, arid world, tundra world. This could be a Gucci system, boys. This system could be quite poggers. Volatiles or rare ore, class 2. Okay, I mean that's to be expected from a cryovolcanic world, but that's pretty decent. It's not awful. Arid world. Yo, okay. Gamma Tarshish 1 here is going on the short list for colonization. Alright? Mein Gott. I mean, this system in general. 150 hazard rating and ultra rich ore and rare ores is pretty good. And a little bit of volatiles, though not much. A derelict freighter? We'll go ahead and salvage that. Hey, I learned how to use the R key. I learned how to use the R key, John. Common organics, moderate ore, sparse rare ore, adequate farmland. This one's also quite good. Yeah, this system's looking like best candidate so far. And another cryovolcanic world. And we'd be a rentier state if we colonized here. We'd have so much resources. More volatiles. Or rare ore. Oh my god. Oh my lud. And 3 stable locations. This might be it, boys. This might be where our empire begins, alright? And we're not that far from core space for trade. We got lots of other systems nearby. The only thing that sucks, we're right here by Legio Infernalis, who hate us off the bat. So we'd be in immediate competition. AKA, they would probably invade us immediately. But I mean, what if we kill them first? So, you know, pros and cons. Pros. This system is awesome. Yeah, we don't have like a Terran world or a water world or anything like that, but we got 2 planets with adequate farmland and like 3 planets with really, really good resources for organics, ore, rare ore, all that business. Okay, so yeah, that is something to be considering as we move forward here. Before I explore any of those black holes or anything like that, of course I'm gonna... Ooh, it's a medium. We gotta be ready to jump right back out. The desert world with a comm relay. It sucks that it's by itself, but that's close enough by that we could almost have a contiguous space border. So unless we find something better... Dude, poor guy was out of fuel. We'll be nice. Glad I made the decision to do some prospecting and surveying while we were out here, cause yep, retrieve the data core. Gotta take that back to the academy. Okay, yeah, it's a volcanic world with thin atmosphere and tectonic activity, but more ore. A hound? More like some salvage. Doesn't really look like there's anything else out here for me. In and out. What the hell's that? Cerberus. Apparently there's a habitable world in Epsilon Tarshish up here. Let's go ahead and set a course. We'll go check it out. Okay, that's just Reuters. I was like, who are you for a second? Who are you? Why are you following me? It's like a desert world. Moderate ore, sparse rare ore. I mean, yeah, it's technically habitable, but it's not great. It's definitely not great. But good to know. Guess we'll just do a little more exploring while we're out here. And we're jumping to Venus. Barren bombarded worlds sometimes have really good ruins and stuff, so I usually survey them. Oh, there's an independent station out here. That's cool. Wow. What you guys pay for this ore, huh? Just get it out of my cargo holds. Make room for more valuable endeavors. I usually hold on to all these survey datas because I can kind of sell them in mass if I feel like it later. Twin-linked particle calibers. Gotta take any opportunity I can to swipe up some weapons I might use later. And throw them in the old abandoned station that I've taken over. You know, at first I had trouble justifying, like, the whole thing of, like, it's an abandoned station. If you just stored all your crap there, someone would just show up and take it. And then I looked in there and remembered that I've got, like, a couple hundred Marines and like 100 mechs in there. I'm like, oh yeah, I'd like to see someone try. It would take a whole ass military. The Persian League and Tritac have far better things to do than harangue a merc / space trucker that stores his stuff in an abandoned space station in a system that they co-own and is friendly to both of them. At least right now. Alright. Store all that. Anything that I control click and it goes to the top. I know I don't have any of those in here yet. Those I absolutely know I don't, because it's stuff from a mod that I haven't even encountered yet. There we go. Let's just see how much. Got 100 XP from that last fight. Excellent. I do want to keep seeing if I can find things like system bounties. So, yeah, system bounty in Western S, that's not far from here. And it's still got 40 days left on it. So we're going to go ahead and head over there, see if we can pop a few pirates or something. Not really just for the money. I mean, obviously, everybody likes money. But, oop, shit. Okay, that's your funeral. That's your funeral. I'm gonna I'll deploy the frigate once I've taken care of some of the big boys here. Yeah, you are not all equipped to deal with me. Please approach. And perish. Melted. You know, the funny thing is this whole thing started as I was going to do the Infernal Machine start. But I wanted something faster. Like, not like faster game-wise, but like faster, like the ship itself is faster. It's faster. There's nothing worse in the early game than like trying to chase down all these little small ships in a big old tub. What our ships retreated already? Like, we ambushed the wrong guy. I've had enough of all y'all shenanigans. The funny thing is I haven't even used the ship system on this thing yet, which activates the actual built-in main gun. The big old super cannon. I haven't needed it yet, honestly. I want to be real about it. I have not needed it. It felt like I needed it yet. big boys at me. I want to fight the big boys. Back, there we go. I just don't want to lose that frigate immediately, just because it's a one-of-a-kind one, so I'm being very cautious. That's why I haven't deployed it yet. I want to make sure this is a sure win before I send him in to his death. Take the big boy out here. Like he didn't expect me to rush him. Too bad. Yeah, the blaster cannons. The 3 blaster cannons I have on alternating fire here. I'll take the flux to get in there and pound the shit out of these guys. Armored fuel tankers, they go on that shit. Let's cool down on the main guns for a little bit here. Bleed some of that soft flux. That's toast. Yeah. Boat. You are small and fragile in comparison to me. I am large and in charge. Why would I retreat? Blowing up pirates. Blowing up pirates to the point that I even forgot where I was going and what I was doing. You can phase skim all you want, buddy. Ain't gonna save you. Small ship, get him, kill him. You failed. You've dishonored your family. Alright. No, I don't want to recover any of their trash. But I will recover their weapons. Hee hee. Thanks for all the guns. Oh yeah, system bounty, Western S. That's what we were doing. But now we all can see, alright. They said come and see, and I saw. That, good God. We really be out here blowing up whole pirate fleets. Now mind you, those were scavengers, they were not. They were not anything nuts, but we need to get our ships and our officers some experience. So we can build in those hull mods and really start kitting them out. Percy League might just completely wipe these guys by the time I even have a chance to get up there. Yeah, there we go. We get some missiles in. At least doing that much. Missile support. Yeah, hit him in the engines. Those seeker missiles are good for annoying the shit out of larger ships and at least getting some damage on some of these smaller ships. And overloading them, that's the big thing. Get that overload. There we go. Bing bong. An officer promotion candidate. Helmsmanship and steady. And he's got a great photo, which is the criteria to get promoted in my fleet. You gotta be photogenic. We'll pay a little extra for supplies here, but get a quick top up. Yo, I'm taking that Hellbore cannon. No, I said take that Hellbore cannon. There we go. There we go. Yeah, nothing I really want for ships. But we still got, what? How much longer on the system bounty? 32 days? Take a goosey gander around the system, see if we can find anything spicy to kill. Prospectors, pickets, independent world. See if there's anything good here. That's a big nope. That's a big old nope. I'm gonna take more of those revolver cannons though. Why? It sounds cool. Plus I like long-range ballistic weapons. I'm weird. I like my long-range ballistics. I like big guns. What can I say? We're gonna take this one even though it's a small little boo-boo contract. Just to go to Spindle Space. Is a faction mod that I actually just today installed. Like literally just like 2-3 hours ago. So I have not... I mean, I've seen videos of their ships and everything, which is why I installed it. So like, ooh, cool, shiny, high-tech ships, right? Even though I mostly go like low-tech or midline artillery ships. I like cool, high-tech ships. Alright. I usually will throw at least 1 or 2 in my fleet. But, check them out a little bit. We just barely scooted by that pirate. Wait, you're absolute dog shit. I could absolutely destroy you. Yeah, you're about to die. You're about to die a horrible, painful death. I'm gonna play a little more aggressive this time. I'm gonna get these big boys off the field as quick as possible. Yeah, they're not doing enough damage to flush me out. Give me ample time to kill this thing. There we go. Can't skip away when you're overloaded, jackass. So, the ship named after the sword of Sigurd Volsung saga mythos comes to be real in Starsector. As a very, very angry artillery boat. Blaster cannons. And our little frigate there is actually doing pretty well at keeping some of the smaller ships distracted. That's exactly what it's intended to do. Believe it or not. Victory. I mean, that Centurion could be alright, but meh. Yeah, we'll just take all that. Thanks for the loot. Wait, where was I going? Oh yeah, I was on a mission. I was gonna go drop all this stuff off. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm on a freight contract right now. This is one of the big reasons why I do these freight contracts. It gives me an excuse to be heading somewhere in a given direction. And half the time I will end up getting into some sort of trouble that I have to fight my way out of. Or run away from. But in that case, it was, oh, you just see 2 combat ships and a bunch of support ships, right? What you don't see is that one of those ships is, you know, mythical legend. Alright, there we go. Do they have any cool ships on the market? They have a light carrier, but that's demodded to all hell. Very cool looking fuel ship. Very, very cool looking fuel ship. And yeah, that's about it here. Don't really need anything as far as supplies. Let's try out their main world here, the jungle world. See if there's anything wacky, anything goofy here for me. Yeah, I'll pay good money for those. ships. Alright, we've got a light carrier. A light carrier for 82,000. With 2 fighter bays, 2 medium missiles, 2 small energies. Yeah, we'll take it. I need to get some more crew. That's fine, we'll eat the cost on that. What should we name this? You know what, I almost always name my first light carrier the Ranger. We'll put those swarmers on there, and we'll put these claws on there. Then we will put augmented drive field, solar shielding, and where was it? My brainlet. Oh yeah, efficiency overhaul. I mean, not really a lot I would want to put on there right now for missiles. So I guess it's gonna get some torpedoes and annihilator rockets for now. The big thing is gonna be some point defense. And then that is gonna actually go second in the fleet. And this guy has leveled up. So I'm probably actually going to put him on the carrier and then put this guy on that. So let's go ahead and put him on there. And Reese Fulton on the Salamander. I'll keep that one named the Salamander. Let's just make it the ISS Salamander to keep some consistency here. And then when we form our own faction, we'll come up with our own acronym for it. Excellent. Now we got a couple little escorts. Supplies are cheap here, so we'll stock up a little bit. And see if there's a decent contract heading back the kind of the way we're going. Yeah, this one. Take us to Vic Space and make us a decent little bit of money. Decent little bit of money. I don't really want to stop right now. Go ahead and go on sustained burn. Until those are built in on those two, they can still take damage from warp storms. Once it's built in, they won't take damage from them at all. Which is like freaking awesome, dude. Freaking awesome, dude. Pursuing my fleet. You'd be foolish to do so. Turn that in, collect the massive amount of money for that. And I like these guys as weapons, especially these auto cannons and the flat cannons. I have a couple of them back at home station there, but I'd like to buy a few more. Buy up those hellbore cannons too. We got money. We got money. Money is something we got. Right. These things are quite good as well. I'll go ahead and spend some money on that while I'm here. Every now and then a man takes some time and thinks about buying a Prometheus. And then thinks better of it. Just out of curiosity. Let's see. Alright, we can build in the solar shielding on the Salamander. Excellent. Let's take a quick save. We have not taken a quick save in a minute. And excuse me for one moment. Mans has to use the restroom. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I've returned. Normally, you know, that would stay in during a stream, but since this is pre-recorded, I'll have to see about setting up a pause recording hotkey on frickin' Streamlabs, because so in the future, if we do more of these pre-recorded like this, then it won't, you know, have half a minute every couple hours of me just getting up to take a leak. Let's see. Now let's go ahead and head back towards Myasura. First, we're gonna take a pit stop. Whoop. Oh, okay. They caught up. You absolute buffoons. You absolute buffoons. Let's see how the carrier performs. This little light carrier performs. Doesn't really have a whole lot of weaponry on its own, so we do want to keep it protected. We gotta deal with this shit first. The annoying ones. Yeah, it's pretty defenseless on its own right now, due to, you know, the fact that we just piecemealed it together with whatever we had on hand when we bought it, but it's got potential. It's got a lot of potential. need to recover any of that trash. Freaking Pathers, man. Yeah, go away, quote-unquote salvage fleet. I want nothing to do with you. To the academy. Alright. Yes. Fighter durability. Yes. I will take that trait for a carrier. Duh. Alright, ask about returning a data core to Provost Kalachor. Mention of Kalachor, the junior agent suddenly goes pale and touches their ear, stammering something about an urgent request as they turn and leave. After you query, the display locks onto a hegemony commsec warning. You open comms to your flagship and delegate the task of finding out what's going on to your comms officer. Short order, they manage to navigate the lower echelons of graduate students to finally speak with someone in a position of authority. Active's comms link is routed to your personal interface. Academician Elik at your service, Captain. Draws out your presumed title like you've forgotten to serve him biscuits with his tea. Your certain comms officer would have mentioned your name. Recovered a data core. The provost authorized a reward. Oh, one of those, of course. Your secretary should have just said so. But then this would have been Provost Kalashor, would it not? He's not the provost anymore, no. Not after what happened. So is there still a reward? Oh, I suppose there is that. I don't recall that particular account being frozen. Yada yada yada. Send the data core over. 18 grand. And we leave. We will come back later and actually get missions from them. But for now, I desperately need to go and drop all this stuff off at the hideout. After a quick salvage. Just a little salvage. I'm so glad that I managed to get this running good with this massive of a sector, because this has potential. Alright, this has potential for us to pop in and play this once or twice a week for quite a while, along with the Zomboid playthrough. That I like. That I like a lot. Home again. We do have pirates in the system, but with both Persian League and Tritac here, they keep the pirate activity down to a minimum. Oh, jeez. Brain no work today. Mouth no work today. Then again, it is 11:30 at night. This probably isn't going to be super long, but I'm having a good time, so will take us a minute to stash all these, because I think most of them is stuff that I don't have any of here yet. I know I definitely don't have one of those in there. I think I have a few Volkite cannons sitting around. Yep. We'll just kind of go through the rigmarole here of putting all these away. Let's open this back up so we open up a few more rows here. Yeah, unless I just know that I have more in here, I'm just gonna... Yeah, like, pretty sure I had... Oh, I thought I could have swore I had some of those in here. Both of those. Ooh, those aren't... I thought those were thumpers. Those are assault chain guns. Those are way better. Those are way better. Yeah, I don't really need to keep these organized in any sort of way. I just need to get them in here. So that when I refit ships here, they have access to all of these guns. All these guns. No, I don't have any of those or those in here. The good old Reliant HMG, something I never use. And yet somehow always end up with a shit ton of. Put all that away too. We can put some of these away as well. There we go, we're already getting a good little stack of supplies and everything built up here. In the meantime as well, let's switch that out for sabos. Yeah. Something maybe faster firing for this, or just better. Six, like 8, nah. Yeah, I really think those railguns are probably gonna be the best things for that. But honestly, just more anti-shield weaponry might be the go-to for this. This thing just be all anti-shield. Just run in, pepper people with anti-shield weaponry, and then boogie out. Yeah, I don't know. Meantime, though, let's see about fitting out the Undyne here. Put 2 anti-ion cannons on it. Is this thing... Oh, yeah. 2 ion cannons it is. Two ion cannons and 2 tactical lasers. Wait, it's non-beam energy weapons, so they need to be not beams. Light pulsars. And then it needs to have 8 and 3. So we'll take all all this shit down for now. And then we'll go right here. Oh my god, I need 5 more crew in here. I know I have some sitting in that station there, I just need to be in an actual station to add augmented drive field and solar shielding to this thing. Be the first 2 I put on pretty much everything to make sure that we maintain maximum burn speed in hyperspace and that we don't burn up anything. Once I got those built in, I can start working on things specific to those ships. Put efficiency overhaul on it too. And go 5 vents to cap. And then do the ISS Undyne. And there we go. Now we got the Balmung, our Battlecruiser, a light carrier, and 2 escort frigates. Doesn't have enough XP for any of that yet. Oh yeah, because it's a larger class of ship, it's going to take more XP. Well then. Let's start looking at some of these bounties then. That's too far away. So be it, we'll take a quick freight contract. Oh yeah, I forgot. Money from freight contracts from here is absolute garbage because they only pretty much produce food, which, you know, isn't the most... Don't be wrong, it's an important resource, but it is not the most expensive resource. More expensive the resource, the more they pay us to haul it. But if I hop right over here to this Tritac station, there's one here to haul 2660 transplutonic ores to Western S, and it pays almost 100k. So we will take that one. Then we'll probably explore a few more systems. Caballeros, huh? I mean, they're good ships, but you don't know what you're fucking with, buddy. They're gonna rush in and they're gonna get schwacked. Yep. Can't skip away when you're overloaded, dickhead. Get overloaded. Dude, get back here. Put them on escort duty so they don't run off and pick fights on their own that they can't win. You're an escort ship. Act like it. It's not like you took shit for hull damage, you just took hull damage. Oh, this one took significant damage. Well, too bad it's about to get dead. Yeah, they done screwed up. They done messed up. Now you messed up, AA Ron. Oh, ion beams. Delicious, delicious ion beams. And reapers. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and resume our course to Westerness now. How's our officers doing? Both halfway to their next level. Now, I need to remember at the beginning of battles to order my frigates to actually escort so they don't run off on their own and get killed. Like idiots. No, we're gonna keep deadly pilots. That's an awesome trait for it's. That carrier has already got awesome traits. Something crazy I just gotta have right here. Oh, what about for ships? Yeah, it doesn't look like anything super special, honestly. So, just make sure we're stocked up on supplies. We are. Got plenty of fuel. Probably grab a few extra crew while we're here. Because we're gonna go out exploring. Alright, exploring the stuff that's close in here. So, just in case we find a derelict ship that is rare or something, we'll have crew to recover it. Hegemony? The Hedge. He's going to war with the Legio. That's good. That's good. We'd like to keep the Legio busy. I'd be more than happy if the Hedge just destroyed him, honestly. Oh, of course there's an artillery system here. I mean, let's see, we got Toxic World, Radiated World, a couple volcanics. Yeah, this place ain't that great. It'd be great if we had a bunch of domain era, you know, terraforming tech and stuff, but we won't have that kind of stuff till late game. Those artillery stations are always really well guarded, so we're just going to we're just gonna grab what we can and GTFO, which we're just gonna GTFO. Next system. Next system. Yalatu. We go to Yalatu. It's a medium warning beacon. Scheiße. Alright. Let's see what we got. Remnant Nexus. Excellent. Volcanic World. Irradiated World. Barren World. Cryovolcanic and a gas giant. I mean, this could have some good shit in it, but it's got a freaking Remnant Nexus. It's a damaged one, sure, but that's still, more than I can handle right now. No thank you. cheeky survey. We'll get a cheeky survey in there real quick. Not bad. I mean, not great, but not bad. I see what people are saying when they say that sometimes the class of a planet lies to you. Alright. Abrax. Next system. Oh, Legio's going after the Luddic Church. It's just a toxic world here. Let's just pop in here, pop our sensors to see if we see anything. Nada. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know for now. So far still, over here, is so far our greatest like what we have the best systems for, the best planets and everything for colonizing that we've found so far. Keyword so far. You never know, I might find a god system. It's another medium warning beacon. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. And they're apparently close to the jump point. So let's try the fringe jump point. Nope. We leave that one for later. We come to the next system up. What do we have here? Just a tanker. I don't care about that. I've already got a fuel boat that carries more than enough fuel for my current purposes. I don't need another fuel boat at the moment. Now, we got a double yellow star system up here. Let's go ahead and check that out. Distress call in Kephorus. Oh no, that's probably piratas. This is where we save scum. This is where we save scum with no shame. Yo, a level 5 officer. A level 5 officer. Who is actually incredibly awesome. And is actually perfect for that ship. I will spend a story point to make Energy Weapon Mastery Elite there. And you're going on the Undine. Until I find a better energy weapon ship for you. Excellent. Yeah, well, you know, we'll go ahead and do a cheeky little survey while we're here. It'd be great if it was a toxic atmosphere. But there was a distress call here. That's a fucking battleship. That's a 4th battle group battleship. Yeah, we're taking it and we're getting the hell out of here with it. It's gonna slow us down like mad, but we're taking that. I don't care about that frigate. Let's get the hell out of here. We're not combat ready at all because this thing needs to be repaired badly. Set a course for frickin' Myasura. Oh, we're a ways away. We gotta limp this thing back. Don't be hostile, don't be hostile. Okay, good. That's huge. It's massive. We got a capital ship already. I mean, it's gonna take me forever to kit the thing out and fix it and remove any D-mods it might have. Does it have any D-mods? Yeah, it's 3 D-mods. But that might be our future flagship, maybe. Oh, we've repaired unreliable subsystems on it. That's 1 D-mod gone. I keep forgetting that I name my ships. Like, I get serious when I'm naming combat ships. But for support ships, man, we got the Peterbilt, the Mac, the Scania, the Exxon, then the Scrappy and the Scrap-A-Lot for our salvage ships. I didn't want to bother coming up with good names for them, so I, who are you? Who are you? Oh my god, we're going so slow with this thing. And we're bleeding supplies and fuel a lot more than we normally would, but we got her home. We got her home, boys. First, let's see how... Oh my god, it's got a lot of good guns on it already. It's got a Reaper launcher. It's got an auto pulse laser. Bunch of LRPD lasers. Ion beam on front. Because of course. Yeah, this might be our level 5 officer's future ship or my future flagship, one of the two. This thing is Gucci. Alright. But for now, actually, how much money is it gonna cost to restore? Yeah, we're not restoring that right now. But what we are going to do... Oh, there we go. We'll leave it in our little station here. And I want to see if any of our boys here have gained enough experience to build in one of their hull mods. But he's over halfway there. He's not even close. Right, we need to get into some fights. Starfed has a bounty that's not too far from here. Now I gotta remember that that's a system with artillery in it, but that's a juicy little bounty. We gotta take it. Let's head on over there and get ourselves into some trouble. And of course there's a watchtower right here that we will take control of. Alright, now, bounties. Near an arid world. It's right over here. Okay, maybe we could avoid getting our dick stomped flat by the Pathers. Surprise! Alright, now, Salamander, you escort me. Undyne, you escort the Ranger. Let's get in there and kill. Stay out the bigger ships first. This idiot decided it's a good idea to close with that big Battlecruiser. It's essentially a tanker with some extra guns put on it, and all the fuel tanks that be stripped off. There we go. Should probably go help the carrier. They look like they're having a bad time. Just slow them down. Absolutely foolish for charging in on me like that, but I can't say that I'm displeased with the result. Flip around, turn, zoom. Oh, I hate gremlins. I hate phase ships in general, but that's just me. I never use them. One lone wolf left. I mean, yeah, I can jump and teleport around, but try that when you're overloaded and getting surrounded by swarmers, okay? There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't want anything you got, buddy, as far as ships. But I do want to get the hell out of here. Tokyo drift my way around the artillery. Tokyo drift my way around the Pathers. That's not what I want to do. You know, I probably honestly could have fought them, but that wasn't on the agenda. Have I explored this place yet? No. I have not explored this system yet. I mean, it's medium beacon. I'm just seeing if there's anywhere that does not have, like, remnants right there, ready to stomp my lungs out. danger, the better chance of there being good shit. Usually. So we just gotta be very, very careful. Very, very careful. Is that a research station? I spy with my little eye. With a big old remnant fleet next to it. Well, now we know it's there at least. Now we know it's there. Let's try and get the hell out of here. That's something I can come back for. Alright, I might have to do some Tokyo drifting here to actually get out of the system. Oh yeah, I got it. Try and catch me all you want, buddy. I'm out of here. Oh, frickin' out of here. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Fucking nothing. We get class 1 with like no good traits. Let's call it. It's got abundant ore, but still. That's it. Useless. Useless to me. Other than free survey data. Out while we're here, since we're just right here anyways. Gas giant barren desert world. Whoop-de-doo. Once again, probably like class 1, class 2 maybe. Class 1, yeah. Moderate or thin atmosphere. Bleh. Abundant volatiles is nice, but the system we explored earlier on the other side of the core, Gamma-Tarshish, has like 3 good planets and 1 meh planet, which is just awesome. Let's head back to civilized space real quick. Sorry if I sound a little beat today, it's because I am. This is what happens when your boy doesn't sleep too good for days on end, and busy with the holidays and everything. Getting ready for Christmas, and then of course on Saturday, my work does a event every year on the 23rd of December before we close down for Christmas. We do a big, massive sale, and everybody's got to work a long shift that day. I consider myself lucky that I'm only scheduled for 10 hours that day. A lot of people are working 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. that day, and it sucks for them. But yeah, getting ready for all that, and just busy week. Not had a ton of time to stream, which is why I'm recording at, midnight rather than streaming during the day as I normally would. But hey, this means the YouTube viewers get to see it quicker and than they normally would, because I don't have to hold off on uploading it. And sorry, this annoys me, and I have to like get them in some sort of order. And then when I stream this, probably sometime next week, it'll give everybody a good little preview of what we were doing beforehand, right? Okay, well, this isn't a crazy amount of money or anything, but it's heading back to our home system. Or at least the system we're calling home right now. Our current home system. Yeah, that'll be changing once we go colonizing, but I'm not in any massive hurry to. I want to find like a good, not only find like a good place that's going to be relatively safe for us to colonize, but build up plenty of supplies and money and everything so that we won't run through shortages until we've got it built up a little bit and everything. Want to have enough built up, kitted out ships that I can actually defend it, etc., etc. And then we'll come up with our faction name and everything based on a few different things. Probably mostly where we end up colonizing. We'll probably have a big part to do with what we end up calling our player faction and everything. Speaking of such, I need to remember to be I need to remember to check stations that I stop at and everything for weapons and ships that I could use. Oh yeah, Tritax bullying the pirates. Good. Good. But the ion beam is a hell of a find. I would like to get a few more of those. I like them very much. They are good weapon. Though, I mean, I'm keeping shitty weapons too. So if I pick up a bunch of ships, I can at least... The logic is, once I've got a ton of crappy weapons and good weapons built up, the nice ships that I grab, I can kit them out with the nice shit, and have the crappy stuff for kitting out the filler ships. You know what I mean? But this thing, man. Oh, we're gonna have to come up with a name for it and everything too, because that is massive in more than one way. This thing could very well end up being the backbone of a fleet. Simply huge. And, I knew something told me to grab a little extra crew when I was going out there, that I was gonna find a ship. Alright. We don't need any more officers right now. In fact, I'm trying to level these guys up a little bit. look out one more time. System bounty. That's pretty far away, but we can get there pretty quick. Especially if we go on sustained burn, we can get there pretty quick and maybe cash in a little bit. And get our boys some more combat experience, alright? We need combat experience for those ships. So we can build in some hull mods and start making them ridiculously overpowered. Because that's... I'm always a quality over quantity kind of guy. Hence why I like messing with progressive S mods, changing some things in the config files, and just allowing it that if I really want to put the work in and get a lot of experience on these ships, I should be able to make them ridiculously overpowered with a shit ton of S mods. Balance be damned. Balance is for multiplayer games. Alright. Let's go ahead and see if we can find us some piratas to kill. Or is it just... Yeah, it's Vic and Hegemony fighting the Luddic Church over here. I'll take more of those Mark 9s. Take a few more guns while we're here. No hurt. That Samael would be nice, or that Koble. Have a heavy frigate to back us up. It's gonna cost us a lot of money to frickin' fix this damn thing. You know what? Let's do it. Oh, that's nothing. Literally nothing. We're gonna call this one the Hazard. And where is it? Solar shielding. Put it at the back for now. We're gonna take that thing home before we kit it out. See if there's anything heading back towards where we're going. That's close enough. That is close enough. Literally next system over, so go ahead and drop this off at Tritac in Hi Brazil. Come to Brazil. Freaking chaos going on out there. But we're making money. We're stockpiling things we need. Slowly building up a little fleet. Well, I'd like to find a nice couple destroyers, maybe like a nice, decently fast cruiser to be able to take on larger fleets with my comfort level a little higher, you know? But We shall see, we shall see. I think I'm gonna be good on frigates for a while. I got 2 really light frigates to escort the bigger, slower ships. And that I'll probably just have one of the light frigate, or I'll probably just have the heavy frigate escort the carrier, and then the 2 light frigates escort me. To kind of try and keep them organized a little bit in a fight. Always check ships. Nah, I mean, I'll eventually probably get another Buffalo, or I'll get like a try and find like a Baldric or something to have a little more cargo space, so I can reliably take large space trucking contracts. But that's not a priority. We're already making mad money. Oh yeah, we want to go back to Myasura and kit this thing out. I think I got plenty of guns and everything that'll do pretty well for for that heavy frigate. And then we got to think about maybe recruiting another officer for it. No need to sustain burn. We ain't going that far. We're not on a time hack. Back to our honeycomb hideout here. Now, I think it's only got a spot for 1 vent for now. I gotta get this thing some experience so I can build these in real quick and actually give it some vents and cap. But that's big weaponry. With really good rate of fire, especially on the revolver cannon. But decent enough for these big old freaking hyper velocity cannons. If I remember correctly, there's a few officers for hire around here. Missile specialization cautious? No thanks. I think the Tritech station had one too. Let's see if the Tritech guy is better. Field modulation steady. Yeah. We'll hire him. And you're going on the Hazard. Excellent. So we went from 1 combat ship to 5 already. That is very excellent. decent contract to go back to Spindle Space. Let's take it. This will get us back out in the field. No, keep the fighter durability, dude. Come on. Shit. Well, let's try our luck with the Cabal here. Alright. Both of you. No. You need to attach yourself to me. You attach yourself to the carrier. You attach yourself to me. We're gonna get silly. These guys are tough. These guys are very tough. That's why I'm keeping everybody in a real tight leash. We need to get these destroyers off the field like ASAP. Unless you want to just charge me, then I'll just destroy you. That's 2 of their ships down immediately. Come fight me. Come on. Fight me, you coward. Fight me like a man. Hit him. Hit him while he's overloaded. Oh, you're dead. If I can hit you, you're dead. Alright, they're dealing with that guy. Let's finish this guy off and then go help him out. Now, you can skip away all you want. Still, the missiles are still tracking. You fool. Yeah, you don't have any more saved up charges with that, huh? That's what I thought. That's everybody. That is everybody. Yeah, no. I'm not really fond of their ships, honestly. They're too much glass cannons. I like actual cannons. Back towards our destination. None of my officers ready to level up. Unfortunate. Alright, let's put some speed on it. Just put some speed. spindle space. Or, well, the spindle system, rather. See if Scalar Tech / Spindle, whatever, has anything Gucci for us while we're there. Since we're making good money, we can afford it right now. We can afford it. Oh, Luddic Church took a world back from Legio Infernalis. Look like anything much I want as far as weapons. Oop. Excuse me, I just knocked my vape over. Yeah, I don't really need a support frigate right now. It's more hoping for like destroyers. So let's check their main world while we're here. I'll just zoom on over there. Alright, anything good weapons-wise? Nah. About ships. Frigates, light carriers, freighters. I mean, I could use another freighter. Carry more garbage. And then let's get some more crew to get up to our minimum there. And refit. You require augmented drive field. Solar shielding. Expanded cargo holds. Oof, there we go. Now we can haul a lot more shit. Which means I want to check just to see. Nah, point defense and aggressive? No, thank you. See, now we can haul frickin' over 3,000 heavy heavy machinery to Vic space and make 250,000 creds. Almost. Bop on over there, see if we run into anything silly at the same time. But now I don't think we'll need to get any more support ships for a while. No, I mean, honestly, maybe another fuel ship. Maybe be nice now that we're using a little more fuel. Yeah, it's a constant rotation. Right? You get more combat ships, so you need more support ships. Then you get more support ships, so you feel like you need more combat ships to justify the fact that you're hauling around so many support ships. But the fact that we're making this much money now in itself kind of justifies a lot of what we've been doing. I think I got enough of these. Maybe a couple more of these. Yeah, you know, an extra tanker wouldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt, honestly. Auxiliary fuel tanks and efficiency overhaul. You get to be called Chevron. There we go. Now we can haul fuel to our parts tank. Such we'll grab some fuel. Grab like 200 and some fuel while we're here. Get back up to about 2,000 fuel. And it's a little expensive, but we'll grab just a skosh of supplies. We don't use a ton because I put efficiency overhaul on everything, and I have the industry skill that lessens your supply consumption, which I think is like a must-have. I think we'll do one more haul for the night, maybe. Well, this is somewhat close to where we're going. I think I would rather take this one, though. It's a little, yeah, it's farther, but it's a little more money. It takes us to free traders space. I haven't been up there in a while. I haven't checked if they have anything cool. And then I'll probably drop cargo off at home. And I think that'll probably be about where we call it for tonight. I will attempt to record another like pre-recorded thing this weekend, like a bonus episode for the Zomboid playthrough, to kind of make up for the lack of content lately, for the lack of streams lately. But I really like where this playthrough's going. A lot better than I did the previous ones, especially now with the bigger sector. Feels like there's an infinite amount of shit for me to do now, whereas before it felt like I had to be in a rush to colonize to beat the AI to colonizing. I figured out that there's a setting I could turn up that like makes colonizing a lot slower for the AI factions, which is nice. So I turned that up a little bit and everything, and now it's just, there's so much here that now, even if the AI did colonize my first planet of choice, I got 8 bajillion more, alternatives, right? So I'm feeling a lot better about doing a long-term playthrough of this. And I'm having a blast. I love this game so much. Yeah, it's amazing that I kind of almost forgot about this game for like 3 years. Like barely touched it, and then I just kind of like well, free salvage. I'll take ya. I like steady officers, what can I say? Honestly, I think I'm gonna get rid of this guy just because I don't like his look. He looks goofy. So, Compton Osman is the new captain of the Hazard. Salamander and the Undyne. I thought these things would die quite quickly because they are, you know, tiny little paper frigates, but they've held up pretty good just being my escorts. So I think even eventually if we don't have an officer on these, we'll probably just still keep them as, you know, the escorts for the flagship. I'll take a quick look here, see if there's anything we gotta have. Electromagnetic rail cannon. I'll take that. Spread shot chain guns. These are things that are pretty good for point defense. Carronade torpedo racks. Fragmentation torpedoes. Oof. Inferno Mervs. Meh. Let's look at ships, though. Yeah, no. Alright. We'll go ahead and head back. We'll stash what we've got. Still can't believe we found that frickin' battleship. That was massive. In more than one way. I know I made that joke earlier. I'm tired. I'm tired. I can't sleep, but I'm tired, so shush. Let's book it back there. Back to Titi. We'll stop by the Tritech station while we're here. See if there's anything we can't live without. Those are pretty good. I'll take 10. I'll also take all of your broadswords. Yo, that's pretty good. I know it's got a bunch of D-mods, but we can fix that. It's just, anytime I see it, if I see a 4th battle group ship, dude, I'm grabbing it. These things are insane when you get them kitted all out. So, that's gonna be one we stash for now. Cause yeah, I mean look, now we got 2 4th battle group ships. Their frickin' missile destroyer and the elite, the frickin' 4th battle group incursion. Yeah, both of them have D-mods. And the thing is, once we get these kitted out, if we take them out with the D-mods and, you know, just go about our business, we'll eventually repair all the D-mods. It's like a 5% chance every day or whatever to repair a D-mod. That's like, that'll save us a lot of money. More ion cannons. Enhanced tactical laser. I'm pretty sure that's that we don't have any of those yet. That can go right there. I know we got some of those. Do we have the... We do have LRPD lasers. Light dual autocannons. We should have some of those in there. That I know we don't have any of. Same with those. And these. Do I have any broadswords? I do. Well, now I got 14 of them. Broadswords for being cheap ain't bad. It really ain't bad. Throw all that in there. More heavy machinery, because we will eventually need a shit ton of it. And before we end out, I will see... We got almost enough to get solar shielding in that one. We do have enough to get solar shielding in the Undyne. What about the Salamander? Salamander already has it. He doesn't have enough yet to get the augmented drive field built in. I don't think this one will, but... Yeah, no, he's only got 55 XP on that one. So, I'm gonna go ahead and save. And then I will be hanging it up for the night. Thanks everybody so much for, you know, taking a watch. Alright? I know that's playing Starsector lately has been kind of experimental for me, but I'm really starting to get back into the groove of it. I think eventually we'll do more of like kind of challenge run stuff when I get more comfortable with the game again. Being that I just picked this back up, it's, you know, I gotta get my confidence level with my skills in this game back to where they used to be. Then we can do stuff like the Infernal Machine start, or Derelict Empire, something crazy, you know, something wacky. But for now, I think we're just gonna continue this playthrough, you know. Might do more pre-record of this and stream it as well during the week when I have time. And then, you know, we'll be doing the same for the other games we've been playing as well. But for now, I'm gonna be signing off. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.